Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And of course, I'm your host, DBoss. But before we start the episode, if you'd like to go and subscribe to the YouTube channel, DBoss Networks, and also please subscribe to the guests. But I have a real special treat for you today. You know, they always say don't bring sand to the beach. Well, we're bringing some sand to you. So we have here, and he's big in the entertainment industry. He has clothes, he has all kinds of stuff. And we're going to find out what Mr. Sandman does. So it's no other further ado. We invite Mr. Sandman.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm fine. I don't know. We have a little hearing issue. You got your voice sped up. Kind of sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Can you hear it? Or do I sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks?
No, you sound perfect. Perfect.
I sound perfect? Okay, well, it's just you. I'm sorry. I have a visitor right now. I have a very large dog in my room right now.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Sitting in my lap wanting to play.
You can show your dog because some people like to see. What's his name or her name?
His name is Bruno.
Bruno, where is he? Hi, Bruno. He doesn't want to come. Oh, there he is. Hi, Bruno. He's like, who's calling him? I know. I have a lot of entertainers that come on, and their pets always tend to come into the room with them or something.
Okay, hold on, just a second. Let me see if I can fix the audio. I'm having a problem.
Okay, we'll just take a brief break, and we'll be right back. We'll take a brief break.
Let me see if I can fix the
audio. Welcome to Real Life Matters. I'm your host, DBoss. Real Life Matters is a power-packed, inspired program that brings you real people with real matters. If you are a company, brand, or artist, we will take you to the next level.
Okay.
Watch Real Life Matters Monday to Friday right here. Well, we're back here with Mr. Sandman, and you're sounding good.
It still sounds the same, but I can understand you, and I put my visitor out.
It's okay. So can you tell everybody where you come from and your background, Mr. Sandman?
I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina. You know, I have gone through a lot of things to get where I am right now. So, you know, I have a background in design and all kinds of other artistic things, from the internet, multimedia, web design, all of those other type of really technical type things. But you know, my heart and passion has always been with the streets. So, you know, I do music, I do fashion. I'm really into the culture, and you know, I've always wanted to be a part of it. So I'm stepping my way out right now, and really letting myself be seen by everybody.
All right. So how did you come up with your name, Mr. Sandman?
Well, you know, it was given to me by my grandmother. So, you know, she named me that. So I've always been that right there. I've been little man. You know how you eat little man running around the house and everything else. And I took my first name, and that nickname that was given to me by my grandmother and cousins and everybody else, and just stuck them together. And I'm grown now. So Mr. is, you know, kind of like Mr. T. I always looked up to Mr. T. You know, he always demanded that respect, and he made sure that you put Mr. in front of his name every time you said it. So, you know, I just want to carry myself like that and act accordingly.
So, but Sandman, so I guess it's beach, it's happy, it's not good time, right?
Yeah, you know, gonna have a good time. You're gonna learn some things, and you know, hopefully we make some money in the process. I'll show you how to make some money in the process.
So how long have you been in the entertainment industry?
I have been, you know, on and off with this thing since 2000. Okay. I only had to take a break because unfortunately I had a brush with the law that I had to sit down. Unfortunate incident with the law, I had to sit down. But as soon as I came back home, right back to it, used my time wisely, and came up with the clothing brand that you see right now.
Wow. So when did you want to know that you were going to be an artist? You do hip hop too, right? Hip-hop?
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
So how did you know when you wanted to be a hip hop artist?
Oh man, when I first heard the music coming out of the speakers, I'm not, I'm not a 2000 baby or anything like that. So I've, been on the ground floor watching all of the greats and the legends perform from the Heavy D's to the Biggies to the Big Bismarckies to the Tupacs. I've been able to watch the entire blooming of hip hop. And ever since I saw it get introduced by Harry Belafonte and Beat Street and breaking and all of those other different types of things. I've always wanted to be part of the culture. You know what I mean? It's like you get a signal goes off in your head. You know what I mean? You just want to be a part of something, and I just fully immerse myself in the culture and everything and every aspect of it, and it helped me to become who I am today as far as sharpening and honing my skills and learning my crafts and having multiple things that I do. So it's really been a fun time with it.
We have to call you the multitask artist,
Yes,
entertainer.
you
All
have
right.
to be.
Yes. And can you tell us about your first song? Your first
My
hip hop?
first song that I've ever made?
Yes.
Okay, the first song that I ever made was called Decisions I Made.
Woo.
And that was just me experimenting with everything and seeing if I could really, write a song. And it was really cool. I made it out in Dallas, Texas. The streets liked it. We ran around with it for a little bit, but it wasn't like it is today where you put it on the internet and do everything with it. So once you make your song, it's just like you got to get out and run around. And I really wasn't prepared past making the song.
Wow.
I was with some guys and they didn't really know anything because we're all in the street and we're trying to figure this thing out. And there's no place that you can go that says record business besides Sony or anything else to really learn all the stuff that you can learn today on the internet. You really had to dive deep into books and everything else. So it wasn't that we didn't have the knowledge. It was more of the financial backing. So, where I'm from, we didn't have any Easy E's to turn to or the Jay Princes or any of that in the neighborhood. It was just, hey, everybody broke. Everybody broke.
So when you made decisions you made, did you write that song?
Yes, I wrote this. I wrote the first song. And it's not out right now. We had just made it. We had just made a song. It's like recording a demo tape. I wrote the song. And that was the first time I really got a chance to see what goes into making a record, from the production, and those different types of things like that. For myself, I've always grown up around music. My dad's a musician. He's a bass player. So he plays in a live band. So I had always been around music and, immersed in musical culture and everything. This was just my first time doing something for myself.
So you think that you'll bring that song back?
I could. Yeah, I could. If I
Because now you're
chop
more
it up, take some words out. I was a rookie writer then. So, common mistakes with young writers is we tend to put more words in than they should be. So it's a case of less is more. So I would go in, I would take some stuff out. But I think the emphasis on that song, the basis of the song would it still resonates today.
Because a lot of people are remaking their songs and coming out with different versions of it. And sometimes maybe your first song didn't hit the first time, but now you're more seasoned, so that would make it hit the second time.
Yeah, I thought about it actually. So but
well, I want my cut from it. I want my cut from it. I gave you the idea.
I'm gonna give you a credit. I'm gonna give you a production credit. I'll give you a production credit.
All right. Yes, so what's the next song you have?
After I did that, I put out an album called Game Tight on the Liquor House Records. I had some multiple mixtapes that I put out with Liquor House Records, and we ran around real heavy in the Southeast, all through the Southwest, and we were out, kind of like pushing Charlotte before Charlotte is what it is today. Before the artists like the Baby got the break, and De Niro Ferrar and all of the other good artists that are coming out of Charlotte. Anthony Hamilton, all those guys. We were all running around.
I didn't know. I thought he was from New York.
No, Anthony Hamilton's right here in Charlotte.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, so since your father, you came from a family, or I guess only your father was playing in a bass player in the band, right? So do you play instruments too, or no?
Yes, I play piano.
What?
I can hit some licks on the guitar. Yeah, I'm in my studio right now. I'm in I'm in my studio right now. So I have there's keyboards over here. I got clothes on it right now, but
Well, it's okay. But we know the
88
keyboard looks like
keyboards.
so. Well,
Yeah,
that's good
so
because a lot of rappers and person and people that do hip hop, some of them don't play no instruments, musical instruments, or anything like that. So for you, that was so. Did you were you in church with that or no?
no, I wasn't in church with it. I'm a heathen. I'm a heathen. I'm sorry. I'm a heathen. I'm sorry. But yeah,
What?
I'm a heathen, but hey, I
You
can
don't
play
need
it
your
like I'm in
grandmother, your
church.
father there.
I can play it like I'm in church though. I can play it like I'm
Okay.
in church. So I have a good time with it. I'm self-taught. So, play by ear. And that's what I think
Wow.
separates me from a lot of the other artists that's out right now. Because the melody and the singing and all that stuff that you hear in the music today, that's it's not new, but not knocking them, but yeah, I mean, been doing that. That's old stuff. So, but they put a nice little spin on it and everything that's going on right now. So being that I can harmonize and play what it is that I'm singing and harmonizing is really cool, and it really gives the music a different effect on a different effect, and it gives, I think, more impact. I think I'm able to bring my words across, and bring it across musically as well to have a deeper impact.
Well, well, it's good because then when you do a song and you got to get into the mixing and the mastering, you kind of know you have an ear to hear if something's not okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Definitely. My dad is real big on that. He spends tons of time. The kick's not right. That's not right. This isn't right. I go through there, and I know if I do a record here and take it over to his studio, and if he gives me a thumbs up,
It's
it's
good.
sonically solid. Yeah, it's solid. It's sonically solid. So, a lot of different technology is coming out right now with the
Hmm.
Atmos and Dolby surround sound. So it's a lot of good stuff to play with. And when I bring artists through to feature on songs, or I work with other artists, they're really happy because they have somebody that's right there with the technology and up to date with everything that's going on right now. So it
Because a
brings
lot
out
of
the best in them too.
Right, because a lot of people they like to buy this stuff, but some of them don't know what to use it, and then they start calling themselves they're a producer, they're this, but they don't really understand. But see, you don't know how to produce because you play actual instruments, and also you learn from your dad.
Little bit, little
No,
bit.
but a lot of but but then he can he hears and he's teaching you what to listen for to make sure the music is okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You
He
know,
does do that.
if the voice isn't right, if they're not singing it, because nowadays maybe someone could be in Africa and you could be here, and okay, you're not everybody's not taking the production to Africa. They'll just send their part and you got to merge your part, and then you better make sure everything is merged right
Yes, ma'am.
to make it look like maybe you
Mhm.
were just in Africa and came out.
Right. So you want everything to like you said, you want everything to blend and mesh well with the record. So, yeah. I can't wait to get to working with some artists out of Africa. I really like the Afro vibe type stuff. We make
It's
everything here.
Afro beats, and it's good. So you'd see yourself doing something like that.
Yeah, we make that here. We
Okay.
have records like that here. I have
Okay.
artist named Stefan. Shouts out to him. He makes some nice Afro beat. We sit in here and dabble with it, and it sounds really good. It sounds really good. So, like I say, we're not constrained to one thing. We are
Right.
artistically all over the place. So
So would
just
you guys be open to doing soca, reggaeton, the Spanish music? Because a lot of artists now, the hip hop guys are getting into that more. I find that the trend is going like that.
yeah, of course. I'd love to work with any of the artists out of the Caribbean. Soca, samba, Cuban music, all of
Mhm.
all of the stuff that gets out there and really gets a chance
To
to,
move, yeah.
make you move like this, make you move like that. I can only imitate it, you know what I mean? But there's nothing like having the people that come from that culture to work with you on a record, to bless you with the opportunity to work with them on a record, to get that real flavor in there like you want to. You'd be like, you're close, but we do it like this, Papa. We do
But
it like this.
I think you'd be fine because you guys are in that southern, style sort of a little bit. So you guys would kind of you would get it. You pick it up like that.
Yeah,
Once
I
you go
think so too.
dancing, I guess you've been to some parties that have the Caribbean influence and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. I have a lot of records that have some Caribbean influence because I like the steel drum. I like all of those sounds like that. I love the toms and all of those other different type things. So I definitely like that feel, that smooth feel. I like to give the audience something to ride to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like something you can put on and you're in the car, you're on that trip, you got the roof
Mm-hmm.
back, or you might just be
You're not hearing voice da 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 this that yeah, and you can't even move to it. So you like that whole bam skabam.
right. I like to give them. I like to have a record for everything. I think I'm a Swiss Army knife. I have something that you'll use. I have something on me that you'll use.
So what type of music did your father was into?
He does a lot of cover band stuff. So I heard a lot of top 40.
Okay.
A lot of they covered everything from Michael Jackson to doing the butt to David Bowie. They did whatever was popular. So and I think that helps give me an edge too because I'm used to hearing a lot of different sounds and different rhythms and stuff like that. So I can pull from any genre of music and try to incorporate it into mine because it really made me well-rounded and knowledgeable about just music in general and not just one genre. If
Okay.
that makes any
So you
sense.
could sing. You could sing too. You know how to sing.
I don't think I can sing. I sing on
Okay.
the records though. They say it comes out
Well,
sounding good. They
it's a
say it sounds
dialogue.
good.
It's a dialogue, right? So.
Yeah, I'm not confident in my voice yet to sing in front of people like that, but sometimes I surprise myself. I get in there and do something. Was that me? So
Oh,
I go back and listen, but I don't try to do any Tank or Usher or any of that different type
okay.
stuff. I can't go that deep. I'm not going to embarrass myself like that. I know you shouldn't say can't. I just won't do it in front of people. I try it on my own, and if it sounds good, cool. I just impress myself. I keep that one to myself.
So when you're doing your hip hop, do you know how to dance, or do you put together a routine, or what do you do?
I can, growing up in hip hop, you learn how to break dance, come up with routines. Like I said, I'm seasoned, so I'm used to seeing Kid and Play and Big Daddy Kane and all of those. They all had background dancers. You know what I mean? They all had background dancers and stuff like that. So that's always been a lost art in my heart because I love that. I just don't, I don't dance anymore like that as far as when it comes to the music. To come up with a routine, but I can though, and
Okay.
right now I'll dance like Diddy. I'll do a Diddy dance. I'll get in there and dance like
Ah!
Diddy and do my stuff like that. Or if I'm doing a slow dance or a two-step and got a nice lady right there,
Right,
I'll
right.
sit out there and dance with you and do that. But as far as coming up with a routine and
Ooh.
do the stanky leg and all that, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
not gonna do that. I feel like that kind of no disrespect to artists that do that, but I feel like
Mm-hmm.
they paint themselves in a corner with that, and it's kind of hard to get out of. So you have to
Okay.
be really good at coming up with songs like that. You know what I mean? Like it's a good song, it's great, but you don't want that to be your only song because at the end of the day, this is you want to have a career, and if
Mm-hmm.
that's the song that takes you, number one, you're gonna be singing that song for the next 30 years. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So choose
And if you get a
wisely.
hard dance routine, you probably won't be able to dance like that.
Choose wisely. You know what I mean? As an artist, you got to choose wisely what you put out there because the audience, unfortunately, that's all they'll want from you at the end of the day is what they latched on to when they originally took notice of you. So I want them to take notice of something more universally appealing, but at the same time, not paint myself artistically in a corner to where they won't accept anything else from me but a dance record.
Oh, okay. So tell us about your player-made records. That's yours, right?
Yeah, that's mine. This is my baby. It's been a long time coming. When I came home, I was gonna continue with the Liquor House Records thing. I was a partner in that, and unfortunately, my partner, he was killed in a robbery. And
Wow.
when that happened, it kind of messed everything up. Now he has children and everything else and stuff going every which way. And I sat down and talked with his family, and I asked him, I was like, do you want me to continue forward with this, or you want me to just let it be? And they were just like, just let it be. You know what I mean? So I just respected their wishes and went and sat and brainstormed on a name that I could come up with. And player made records is it's deeper than just, oh, I'm a player, I'm a pimp, I'm this. No, we're all players in life. We're all players in life. You know what I mean? We all
Uh-huh.
play this game called life. So you know what I mean? And when you come here, the player made records. So that's what it is. So this player, I'm making records. We're all players in life. And if you're a player in life, you should like these records. You should like these records.
So you're the CEO. So this is all you.
This is all me. Everything that you hear, mostly produced by me. I have some things where I go and pull some production from very talented production people out here. And then I have stuff that I make right now that's just totally my own. The singles that I have out right now that are produced by me, that are out on iTunes and streaming on all platforms, is 10. In the City, which is my most recent. All I Know, which was produced by a very talented guy here in Charlotte named Slim Hood. Um, and Get the Bag, and that's out of Mr. Tension, out of Tension. Let me get his name right, out of Orlando. So, but all of the things that you see, majority of it is me. So you're gonna see my brand. When you see me, you're gonna see everything that I've created from head to toe. So not only am I doing the fashion, but I'm doing the custom shoes as well. So
Woo!
yeah,
Very
we got
good.
bags, we got clothes, we got everything. So I want people to understand the hustlers fraternity lifestyle. The hustlers fraternity is the brand of the clothing, and we're all hustlers on some level. It doesn't have to be anything dark and seedy and going on in a back alley
Right.
somewhere. Like, you're an ultimate hustler right now, DBoss. You're DBoss. You didn't get where you're at by not hustling for
Right.
every piece of recognition that you get and you deserve. So it's like you have to get out and really put your grind together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the whole lifestyle is about. Being together financially, as far as investing, we're showing people how to invest, whether it's Forex, whether it's on the Cash App, you can invest on there.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's any of these other apps out here, we're heavily into that. We're in the real estate, we're in the trucking, we're in the finance. So these are all the things that you have to do to survive out here. And you know, they keep saying that black folks are lacking. So hey, come over here and
They ain't
let us
locking
help you
on.
get yourself right. Let us help you get yourself right. That's what we do over here. So come be a part of the movement. Come be a hustler with us and get out
All
here,
right.
because you're not gonna stop. It's gonna keep going.
Mm-hmm.
When you get on the court or you play sports or anything, they first thing coach tell you to do, hustle, 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 hustle. So
Yes.
that's what you got to do. It's not all about showing pistols and guns and all. It's not about that. It's just about getting the most out of life by going and grabbing what's yours, by
Mhm.
setting a goal and going to get it. That's hustling to me.
Wow. So tell us about in a bag. Well, who created that, and how did what made you guys call the song that?
Get the bag.
Get the bag, or in a bag? Get the bag.
Get the bag. Get the bag was just being tired of dealing with shystiness in the industry.
Okay.
Um, people, playing games with your money, playing games with your time, playing games with just lying for no reason. So it's just like, I thought we were all in this to have fun and get money. Get the bag. Why are you doing all of these other things? What is all of that for? Like, why are you lying so much? Why are you just a slime ball? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that's totally unnecessary. It's just like the point is to get the money. So get the money. Leave everything else alone. That doesn't make any sense. You know,
Right.
it's a lot of people out here that don't mean you any good in the record industry or just in the world general. So, you know,
Right.
just get the bag, leave everything else alone.
That's all around. Everybody has something to say about something. If they can't get you, they try to go around you and try to do other things, you know. So
Yeah.
behind your back, in your face again, hi, how are you? And then they come out again.
Exactly. Like, what is it all for? We're
Didn't I
all
tell
here
you
to
to
get
leave me
money.
alone?
Yeah, we're all here to get money. We're here to make good music. Why are you being extra?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
A
what's
lot of
why are you being
extras out
extra?
there.
Yeah, just extra messy. You have ketchup and mustard all over yourself. You just messy. We don't do that.
And then they try to bring the mess to you, and then maybe you don't even know what the mess is.
See,
You don't even know you're involved in the mess.
see, see, and then what's the first thing you probably be like, girl? I'm focusing on getting this money.
Get the bag.
And get the bag. So that's what I mean.
I'm gonna
So
tell
when you
somebody that look, I'm working on getting the bag. What?
yeah, so you know when people put on these records, I want them, just when you recite the lyrics to it, you felt like this before. You know what I mean? I'm so sick and tired of dealing with blank, 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 blank. That's how the song starts off. So, you can really relate to the song. People
Oh,
can relate to the song. And I try to have some fun in it, as well. After you get the bag, how serious you are with the bag. And you know what I mean? Just letting people know, that being
are you
about your
gonna be
money and
showboating with the bag, or are you gonna put
I,
invest in it? So-
you got to be careful. It's 2022. You can't showboat with the bag nowadays. People want the bag, they're gonna take it from you. No, do not showboat with the bag. Get your bag and go home. Get your bag and go home.
That's true.
Get the bag and go home.
And the
I'm a
next,
real proponent of that. I mean,
I,
as far as showing off, I'm a real humble guy. I have things and stuff like that, but I'm not one to put it in people's face like that. When it's time for a show, we're gonna give the people a show or whatnot. But I want people to be more influenced by what I say versus than what they something shiny on my neck.
okay, gold chain or something.
Right. So it's cool. It's cool. I mean, if you wanted it, hey, who doesn't want it?
They
But
want
I
it.
don't go out. I don't go out that much. So only time I really go out is if I'm going to the club, to
Mhm.
work. It's work.
So
We get there. We're serious. We're sober. We're gonna have some fun. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some fun and then go home. You know what I mean? It depends on what kind of club you're at. You might be at an after hour spot and you might want to throw some money, which is fine if that's what you're gonna do. I do that from time to time. You don't want to be selfish. You have ladies there,
Mhm.
trying to make a living. So you do that, but I'd rather be at the house and throw the money up and let it fall on me and pick it up and go ahead and put it.
If you're gonna be doing that at the house, a lot of people are gonna be coming over.
I just thought about. I don't have to answer the door.
You know what I'm saying? Wait, Mr. Sandman's throwing up money. Let's go. Let's go over there.
Yeah, I was like, no, no, no. But we have fun with it though. But at the same time, you can't hurt yourself having a good time. Because I've seen too many artists go broke just with the flash. With the flash, you go broke, and hey, I
And
hope
all
you're
that.
really not broke. You might be just they might be cash poor, but they have a lot of assets. So,
Mm.
once you get out here and you get on your entrepreneurial stuff, you start learning what broke is to certain types of people and different types of levels of, the economy out here. So,
So
yeah,
what did you think about the Super Bowl, the halftime show?
I loved it. I loved it. Like that was epic. That was something that hip hop needed and has been wanting to see for a long time. For a
Mm-hmm.
long time. And it's funny how it caused a lot of controversy though, which was crazy to me. But
Controversy.
hey,
You did?
yeah, over here stateside, they it was a lot of controversy about it. The well, I'm gonna do it like Dave Chappelle. The whites didn't appreciate it too much. Some of the whites didn't appreciate it
I
too
didn't think it.
much.
I didn't really think it was like that. I thought it was they picked the best people to showcase the hip hop, and they did it professionally.
Yeah, but some people, they just
Well,
don't
they
want the
had
culture.
Eminem in there, so I
Some
don't know.
people don't. Some people don't want the culture to be seen in that light on such a big platform like that. Now, majority of people do. You know what I
I
mean? The
loved it.
majority of people do. I'm just talking about the angry minority. We all
Oh,
know how the angry minority gets. They like to, they stomp their feet and clap their hands and all the other stuff. But I thought it was great. And a lot of people thought it was great from all different parts of, all cultures from all over the world thought it was great
a
because
lot of people thought there were going to be a lot of naked girls and all that, and was kind of come out for this halftime show when they found out. But then they did everything professional. They didn't curse in in the songs, nothing. So that's to show people that you could do hip hop at that level.
Yes, yes, yes. You can do hip hop at that level and be, respectable. There's never been an issue with that. It's just um convincing the powers that be that the masses want to see that. So
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes the powers that be, they have a bias towards it. They know they
Mm-hmm.
can put you on there. It's their platform. And then at the end of the day, Dr. Dre, they paid $7 million to put on that halftime show. That didn't come from the NFL. That came out of Dr. Dre's pocket
Mm-hmm.
and Aftermath pocket. So it's just like,
Yeah,
we
well,
could
they
put
had
on
to
some
pay to be on there. You know, they're not going to pay them. They got to,
right.
how it goes.
You're paying that kind of money for that kind of exposure on that kind of platform. You want to put across the best possible show that you can. You don't want any incidents or accidents. Who would have thought that Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg would have a cleaner show than Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or even Prince for that matter. And I
Mm-hmm.
thought all of those shows were great too as well. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? So, but everybody's not gonna like everything. So, we just do this to those people.
All right. So tell us, who would you like to perform with that you haven't performed with, that you would like maybe to work with?
That I would like to work with, that I haven't worked with before. I would like to work with Dr. Dre. We just talked about he's a legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Andre 3000. He's in
Woo.
retirement, so that's why I say Andre 3000.
Well, maybe it might
Uh,
come out.
hey, I close 6 degrees of separation on him. We'll have that talk. He'll probably tell me no, but you never know.
Oh,
Andre surprises everybody. He come out, he'll put a
right.
verse on something. So, hey, if I'm blessed with that opportunity, of course I would take it. Scott Storch. Um, Rapper wise, it would be I like to work with Scarface, Kendrick. I like Roddy Rich. Um, I like the rap group Griselda coming out of Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, more underground people than people that are upper echelon type. You know what I mean? But I have a list of people that I would like to work with. It's hard to pretty much culminate all of the people in my head, without saying everybody's favorite Jay-Z, J.
I
Cole.
know.
Right. I want to come up with some people that, that everybody's listens to, but doesn't have that national spotlight for one reason or another. But there's a lot of artists that I would like to work with that a lot of people don't know about, or that know about, but just don't have that national notoriety, such as Devin the Dude, Trey the Truth. Um, I would work with T.I., but I would have to see what the song is about with T.I. though, because T.I. he can go he could
Ah!
go. He could go either way. He could go either way. He could go either way. I like Ti though. Fun fact. I met Ti. We met in 2000 before he put his first album out. He was getting ready to. It was getting ready to come out, and I met him and a Ludacris. We were all in the
Okay.
same studio, and
Wow.
so it's just weird when you look back on it and look back and be like, that's funny to see where everybody's career elevated and took them. So it's just real good to see and know that I'm in the right space. And if they were there and they're here and they were there and they're here, then it's just a matter of time before my bus pulls up and I go ahead on. I'm out of here as well. So
And that. So, what's the highlight of your music? What made you like say, you know what, I'm there?
I think the highlight of you mean making the song or just
Yeah.
listening to the music? Making the
No,
song?
for you to say, you know what, I think I did it. Like I did this. I knocked it out the box.
That's still evolving, but when I said I think I did it is when I learned how to sing and play at the same time. It doesn't make any sense. When I learned to
Yeah.
do it at the same time, it was just the best feeling. It's like if you're a creative, I feel like we all go to the
Mm-hmm.
same will. We got to go to the creative will that God gives us, and to be able to just play and sing at the same time, or rap, or do hum your melody and get that is just the best feeling. That is the best feeling. So that right there is what I would think was
So
like,
that's when you knew it sank for you.
yeah, that's when I knew that everything came together and it's together. Now I can just have fun and experiment and play. Sometimes it comes out good. Sometimes needs a little work.
So what do you think about doing any acting?
I love it. Actually, I've starred in a web series thanks to Ty Durden. North Cackett is down here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a web series based out of Charlotte. That opened up an opportunity for me to make a guest appearance on Columbia. That's out of South Carolina. I just did a cameo in a movie called Street Logic.
Oh,
And that's with Ty Durden and Renaissance Jones. I can't think of the director right now. I'm
I'm
sorry,
blank.
but
That's okay.
I can't think of the director right now. But I'm getting into that, and I love that because, as a matter of fact, another fun fact, my pops was an actor as well, so I grew up around that as well. So he acted in plays though; it wasn't movies or anything like that. Um, he actually got an award for being in a play. So being in the plays and the play work that he was doing. So I get that from him. And my mother did some model work and stuff like that. So I'm open to everything. I sit in here, and this stuff back here is not just for music. It's multimedia. So we're getting into virtual production. The metaverse, making meta
Metaverse. Mhm.
humans, all of that different types of things, and we're getting our products ready. So we're trying to stake our claim in everything that's going on right now. So you know.
So when you were acting, so how did that make you feel? Like you say, geez, I really like this.
Yeah, I I see how all of the greats get to doing it, because it's just like, um I don't know, there's different types of acting. I don't know if I'm using a method acting, but
Right.
most of the stuff that I'm doing is I read the script and I'm looking at it, and I go off script because it just to make it seem more natural, that I'm not just reading, what I mean, reading
The
or trying
reading,
to
yeah, have a flow.
reciting memorized lines. So,
Right.
I really like to get into the character and stuff like that, and explore what I can do depending on what the scene holds. You know what I mean? So I like studying the greats like Denzel Washington and all of those, you have Sidney Poitier, you have all of these James Earl Jones, you have all of
So you
these
had did you play a romantic scene or not really?
no, not yet. Not yet. I hope so. I hope to. I hope to. I don't know. I don't
You
know.
never know. You never could know, because you
You
really
never
got to
know.
put
You never
yourself
know.
in.
You never know. We'll see. We'll see what comes about. But I plan on doing some more stuff in the future, as far as and putting out my own films as well. That will be
Okay.
something that I plan on working on in the near future. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited.
Wow. Well, we're everybody's excited for you. So tell us about your clothing and you have a little store, a little clothing business.
Okay. Well, the name of the clothing line I have some on right now is called Hustlers Fraternity. This is one of the prints right here. This is a Doberman. It has a Doberman print on it, of course.
Ah,
Um, we have. I like dogs. I like dogs. I have dogs.
really?
Yeah, I like dogs. Um, Everything is designed by me, or I picked out certain designs and stuff.
Wow.
This is a ode to Biggie Smalls right here. Let me see. Let me make sure it's right.
Wow.
This Big Boy
Yeah.
Hustle. This is suede.
It's suede?
Yeah, the everything is in suede. All of the
Wow.
lettering and everything, that's suede. So that's
Okay.
nice. We have some other hoodies. This is one of the honeycomb hoodies right here.
Wow.
You have the
Sweet as
bee on
honey.
here.
And that's just a print, or that's not suede, right?
No, this isn't suede right here. This is a print, and you
Okay.
know it has a special type of it's a special type of vinyl that has the gold, the
Okay.
metallic gold in it to represent the honey. We have, you
Okay.
know, the sleeves, of course, are done as well.
Okay.
Really high quality. Let me see.
Wow.
Yeah, let me get into there. There it is. There it is.
So it don't shrink in the dryer.
Right. It's not going to shrink in the dryer. Not going to shrink in the dryer. I guarantee it. These have all been washed and everything else, but you know, I take this stuff to the dry cleaners because of the, you know, it isn't cheap. It
Okay.
isn't cheap. All of this stuff is right now, you know, is handmade by me in the factory. So
What? So what the
yeah,
prices are priced accordingly for those things,
yes,
or
the prices are priced accordingly.
okay.
Everything's hand done. We do have some ladies stuff. I do have some ladies wear. This was something that we had that was like a short jogger set.
Wow.
Had the pants to go with it.
We want one of those. We do exercise.
Yeah, exactly. Exercise wear.
Or
We
just
had
going or just running out to the store.
right. I did some formal wear for the ladies. It's a
Wow.
wrap dress.
It's
It's
a
a
wrap
wrap
dress?
dress.
That's
Yeah, it's a
nice.
wrap dress. Has the
Wow.
diva on there for
Diva.
those that like to be a little diva-ish.
Divish.
Yeah. We have it in blue. We have it in blue and we have it in
Oh my
burgundy as well.
gosh. I
We have
really
it in
like that.
burgundy
That
as
looks
well.
sexy.
Yeah. I have some others. You can go to the website and check out the other things that we have. We do make handmade bags. This bag is handmade, hand stitched,
Mm-hmm.
hand carved and crafted. It's
Wow.
suede on the inside as
So what is
well.
that, a gym bag, or you can have it as whatever, or
This is a full duffel bag.
oh,
This
okay.
is this is a full duffel bag. This is a matching set. This is basketball leather with
Ooh, I like that one. That one looks good.
yeah.
That's a
This
tr-
is basketball leather with a
Look,
buttercream
I'm sitting up loud.
with buttercream.
I like those colors.
Yeah. And we had a matching backpack as well to go with it.
Wow. So that those two pieces come together.
Yeah. They're a matching set.
What?
They're matching set. The inside is pigskin, real pigskin. Everything you can smell it. And you can smell that it's real.
You smell the newness on it.
Yeah, you can smell that it's real. You know, you can smell that it's real. They're
So how
durable.
much
They're
is
long.
that set? So how much is that whole set go for?
It varies depending on what it is that you want on the bag. Now, I make some stuff that doesn't have any carvings on it or any of those
Oh,
other
so you can
things
put
like
your
that.
initials on the bag like DBoss or something, right?
Exactly, exactly. And that's one thing that sets our bags apart from everybody else. I'm not gonna make another DBoss bag. If I do a custom DBoss bag, nobody else is gonna have it. Just
Well,
you.
you better put that down. You better put that down.
Yeah, so the bag depends on just what you want on it. You know, bags can range anywhere from
So
a
you can put
plain
your
bag.
logo and stuff on it too if you want it. Your logo,
Okay,
your name. Okay.
okay. But the bags range anywhere, depending on what you want, they can range from anywhere from 100 to that's a small, maybe like clutch purse or something like
Okay.
that, all the way up to 5 grand with fully carved out bag.
5 grand. Five
Yeah,
grand. What
everything's
bag?
handmade.
Wait, hold on. Which bag is
Everything's
5 grand?
handmade.
That one you
What?
show me?
Listen now before you start tripping.
Woo!
When you get one of these bags, like I said, nobody else is gonna have your bag. And
Okay.
when you spend that kind of money,
You
you
better
will
wait,
get
make sure you're watching that the whole night. You ain't leaving that
you
bag, no
will
way.
you will get the clothes to go with the bag.
Oh,
I'll throw the clothes in for free.
wow.
You know what I mean? You get
Well,
your
you just
pair of
threw me
shoes,
off right there.
you get your pair of shoes, you get your whole hookup, you get everything that you need to coordinate yourself.
So you make the shoes too?
Yeah, I make the shoe. I will customize them. I'm not making them from scratch, not yet. but
No.
we customize the shoes. We customize the shoes.
Because the ladies that have the larger feet, we getting cut out.
We do something, but that we ain't worried about it. We like big feet too, as long as they're pretty and soft. You can't come around with no big dragon foot.
That's it. That's true. That's soft. You don't want no hoofs.
Yeah, you can't come around with a big dragon foot.
Some big hoofy. We got some too big hoofs.
At least have it painted and have it looking pretty
or something. Well, no, it's a shame though. If any woman's walking around like that, it's just not good. But and men too, because they can get their feet done too. So, all right. So, where can they find this and find the stuff there to get those?
You can go to hustlersfraternity.com and you can find all of the fashion stuff there. That's Hustlers spelled regular HUSTLERS fraternity FRATERNITY fraternity, just like the regular spelling .com. And you can go to Player Made Records and check out matter of fact, no. Go to MrSandman.com, the real MrSandman.com, and the Player Made Record site has yet to be built just yet. So I'm going to send you to the real Mr. Sandman, and you can get in touch with me there. You can get in touch with me. Artists, if you're trying to work, hit me up at PlayerMadeRecords@gmail. You can hit me on IG at Mr. That's MISTER_Sandman, the number 2 real on IG. And yeah, Facebook, Mr. Sandman. I come up, Starboy Media. Well, I'm here. I'm sitting here with DBoss. I feel like I done moved up a level.
You moved up a little.
If I have a tie on,
I'm still stuck on that 5G for those
hey,
for them bags. But I know, but hey, if it's worth it, people, if it's worth it, it's good.
I want you to see something.
Okay,
like all of this right here, this is hand carved. Like you have to tap it. You have to. There's no machine on this. This isn't. Oh, I ordered it from
wherever
the place that pre-makes. Yeah, no. I have to sit there with a hammer and tap all of this stuff out and hand paint it and hand glaze it. It's like it's the Rolls Royce of duffel bag.
Right.
It's the Rolls Royce of duffel
matters,
bag.
and people gonna say, "Well, we got to matter with this one."
I'll tell you what. Hey,
but it's okay.
Hey, you got to stay within your price range, get your budget, but you don't have to have all of the pictures on there and still get a quality bag.
Yeah, that's
right. Get a quality bag.
Spend $1,000 or something because that's regular.
Yeah, so, it's gonna last just as long as the Louis Vuitton bag, as long as the Gucci bag, and that's why people like to buy those brands, honestly, because you can hand it down, and it still be worth some money. You know what I mean? So that's definitely, when I do this type of work, that's definitely who I want to. That's the bar I want to go over. So that's the bar you have to meet.
So, there any shout outs that you want to give to anybody?
Shout out the entire Charlotte area. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Lawton, Oklahoma. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my beautiful wife. My hard-headed sons running around, my dogs. The people at Power 104 Holiday gave me a chance to actually sit at the radio station and become part of his radio family and get back into the groove of things. And Slim Hood for giving me my first beat when I came home. Just everybody, shouts out to the fans, shouts out to the new fans that will be interested in what I'm talking about and want to go check me out and see what I have to say, man. Look forward to talking to everybody, and I hope to see you again. Hope to come back on here again.
Yes, you got to come back when your new stuff comes out. I will welcome you. But anyways, I do want to thank you, Mr. Sandman, for coming on and telling people who you are. Please, people, follow him. Go buy the merchandise. They got some real sexy stuff. I got to get some stuff too. I got to go and make that arrangement. But anyways. I do want to thank you again, Mr. Sandman, for coming on and telling everybody about all your multitask talents.
Thank you for having me, DBoss. It's been a pleasure. Thanks to everybody watching.
All right, everybody, good night. Good night for now.
Good night.